Two big updates coming in from two big franchises of the IPL. Let's just first talk about the bigger of the two one, I would say, because this is something that we've all been talking about. There was so much being said as to who the contenders could be for KKR, because remember, Shreyas Iyer is not there because of back injury. The franchise though hopes that at some stage Shreyas Iyer could join them and give the franchise a few matches, but then the suspense has finally been lifted by the Kolkata Knight Riders. The team management has now made an official announcement as to who the captain for this season will be, and it is none other than the man on your screen right now, Nitish Rana. Not many had thought that he would be the one who would be trusted with the captain's armband, but contrary to what many of us had thought, the team management has now decided to go ahead and trust Nitish Rana to lead the Kolkata Knight Riders in this brand new edition of the Indian Premier League, which is set to begin in a couple of days' time. Nobody really thought, but then Venki Mysore, Chandrakant Pandit and the entire core group of the Kolkata Knight Riders have gone ahead and named Nitish Rana, the southpaw from the national capital who plays for the Kolkata franchise, to be leading them in this particular edition. What they've said in this official release also, they've said that he has some prior experience of leadership, and that when they say that they're referring to the time that they saw him captain the Delhi team last year at the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. He was named the captain, so there is some sort of a leadership role that he's been trusted with in the past, and that was with his state team. But then now a big opportunity for somebody like a Nitish Rana, because to be leading an IPL team is something of great honor. That's what he says as well. And let's now talk about the other two contenders as well, because there were certain reports doing the round this morning that it would instead be Sunil Narayan and Shardul Thakur. There were many reports that were suggesting that these two were the front runners for that top post of the captain at KKR, but contrary to what many had thought, because Sunil Narayan, remember, you don't know at times if he's going to give you all those 14 games or rather 16 games, don't know the case, but then you don't know if he's going to be available for all those 14 games. Of course, with Sunil Narayan also comes in the fact that he uses up that one foreign player slot as well. The other name that was doing the rounds was that of Shardul Thakur, somebody who's just been brought into the side, a swap that they did just a couple of months back, so probably still a little new to the team management, and maybe they thought that somebody like a Nitish Rana, who has been a vital cog, I would say, in the top batting order of the KKR, there is some sort of a resonance that the fans also have with Nitish Rana. He knows how the system works, he knows the setup very well, and perhaps that's why he's been trusted with the leadership duties at KKR. But that's one of the two updates that I have for you. Let's just talk about the other update, and that has to do with the Rajasthan Royals. Prasidh Krishna, who's signed by the Rajasthan Royals, well, we know for a few months now he's been struggling with the back niggle, and as a result he won't be participating in this season of the IPL. The franchise has now gone ahead and named a replacement for him, and it is none other than an IPL veteran, I can call him, Sandeep Sharma, somebody who has more than 100 wickets, 114 if I'm not wrong, in the IPL. He's played just about 104 matches as well. So you've seen Sandeep Sharma in many teams, most popularly of course in the SRH team, which is the franchise where he spent the most time, but he's got a new team now. He's been picked at a base price of 50 lakhs. He was, remember, unsold earlier in the auction that had taken place, but finally he does have a franchise now, because he's been put in as a replacement for Prasidh Krishna. Remember, two very contrasting players if you have to just have a closer look, because Prasidh Krishna, with that bounce and pace that he has, and of course that height advantage, brought you something different. He could still extract something out of dead tracks because he gives you the height advantage, would manage to get that extra bounce, but he's not been fit for a while now. Sandeep Sharma, a completely different skill set. What the Rajasthan Royals will be hoping for from Sandeep Sharma is, whenever, let's say, he's called on, you're not too sure if he is going to be in the playing 11 at all times, but whenever he's in, it is his experience that the Rajasthan franchise will need the most, because unlike Prasidh Krishna, the man who he is replacing, he doesn't quite have that X factor, because he's somebody who does try to rely on the conditions a little more, tries to, he doesn't have that pace also, which is threatening in any way to the batter, but the swinging conditions, that's something that he's always looking for. He's always looking for movement, especially in the air, but if those conditions are to go with him, but even then, Sandeep Sharma will be hoping that with all the experience that he has, he can justify that selection of his that the Rajasthan Royals have now gone ahead with. So very quickly, for those of you joining us right now, Nitish Rana, the first big update that I have for you, has been named the KKR captain. So no, it's not Sunil Narayan, no, it's not Shardul Thakur, no, it's not Andre Russell as well, no, none of those names that you and I possibly thought. It is Nitish Rana that the KKR franchise have gone ahead and named as the captain. In that release, though, they say that they hope that Shreyas Iyer at some point can take part in this season of the IPL and perhaps slot back into the side, and they're hoping that with Nitish Rana they can go all the way this year. And as for the Rajasthan Royals, Prasidh Krishna will not be taking part because of injury. His replacement has now been named by the franchise, and that is Sandeep Sharma, somebody who has over 100 games under his belt in the IPL. Thank you so much for joining us for this quick update, and as we always tell you, do like, share and subscribe to Sports Today if you like what we do, if you like the fact that we're always the first ones to tell you what's happening, not just in the world of cricket, but across formats, and you know that. So thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to tap the bell icon so that you know every time we go live.